Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. We are out stretching our wings. We're out here in nature. We're feeling the beautiful breeze, getting some sunlight on our face, and just really enjoying the relaxation and the freedom of what it is to be outside and really in nature. And oftentimes you need to unplug from the toxic influences that are in your life to really reset your mindset, really reset your perspective, really reincorporate your boundaries into your everyday life. And there's a lot of people who discuss mindfulness, who discuss really the coming to the present moment. And sometimes that's a very, very important tool that you can use when you are trying to overcome abusive relationships such as can be created within the negative, toxic, hostile influence of a narcissistic, borderline, or psychopathic individual. Someone who has really projected a lot of negativity, hostility, thrown you under the bus, has been extremely judgmental, critical of you, and really you're feeling just a rippling of negative effects, and it's causing you to feel stifled, stunted, or really in an agitated, hypervigilant state. And I'm encouraging you to really unplug from this negative influence and really become conscious and mindful and aware of how important your emotions are and the fact that you control your emotions. You are the one who has control over your emotional body. And oftentimes the narcissist will seek to remain an influence and impact in your life through trying to control and trying to manipulate you. And this oftentimes is done through verbal commands or criticism. I call it the narcissistic jabs, when they try to overpower you with negative comments, negative imagery, bringing things up in the past, really a sort of a bullying, a sort of a tidal wave of bullying emotion, which is seeking, they might say, well, this is to help you, or it's because we care, or, this is so important. And so they really begin to dominate your emotional being and your perspective and your mindset. So to really reset that, really learn to unplug, kind of come to a sense where you can own your and really begin to feel what it is to feel your senses taken in, begin to separate them. And I use the analogy of vinegar and oil. If you've ever seen vinegar and oil in a salad dressing, or as you mix them in the bowl, you'll see the droplets of oil begin to separate and form their own cohesiveness within the vinegar. And the vinegar might be a little bit of a different color, it might be red, and then the oil might coagulate kind of in the center. And think of yourself and your energy, your positivity, your perspective, your mindset is kind of like the oil. And really, and having that consistency and that cohesiveness within yourself. And then furthermore, think of the negative impact of a narcissist, a borderline, or a psychopathic individual really as almost like the vinegar. You can see them, you can observe them. They have kind of a bitter taste. And if you have too much of it can be very overpowering and very overwhelming, and oftentimes not of a pleasant taste. So really bring in more of your perspective. Begin to unplug. Begin to really create much more of your own perspective, as it is separate and apart from them, and not using their negative, hostile projections to try to overwhelm you and really try to past your energetic boundaries. Remember, you do have what's called energetic boundaries around you. What you will accept, what you will tolerate, what your standards are, and what you will allow to permeate and penetrate your being. And oftentimes the issue with the narcissist is, unbeknownst to you, this person had penetrated your energetic boundaries, and unbeknownst to you, really beyond your conscious awareness, you had allowed them to become a dictator of you, your happiness, your emotions, and you became very reactive and really basically fell for their tactics to pay attention to them, to draw attention to them, to answer to them, to be almost answering to them, like I really call it like the CFO of your emotional bank account. Basically, they tend to then, you know, withdraw a lot, and then you feel very much emotionally bankrupt around them. So really call into being some tools and tactics to keep them in their place, to keep them separate, to keep them outside of your energetic boundaries. And use words of validation to them, like if you have to be with them, if you have to have conversation with them, if you have to interface with them, use words like, I can respect that, I see that, I acknowledge that, I validate that, I see. And then use just very short, simple statements to acknowledge their presence, acknowledge their viewpoints, but don't get caught up in the banter, the bullying, the emotional, energetic violation of you, which makes you feel very caustic, very much a victim, and very reactive to their energy. Use short statements to try to validate them, but don't stay stuck in them energetically. Begin to move your body, begin to move your viewpoint. Look beyond really the horizon, beyond the horizon, and don't get sucked in. Realize that it's just an energy. It's their viewpoint. It's the status that they want to keep in the relationship. They want to be the one in control, the one who all eyes are on, who all ears are on. You know, basically everybody should drop everything and have their voice basically be second fiddle to their voice. So if you're feeling this and it's becoming very detrimental, it's becoming very harmful, realize that they are really kind of like the vinegar. Allow them to be their separate entity, their own kind of chemistry, if you will, and realize that you are a different person. You know, maybe you're you think differently, you feel differently, and you have a right to that. Retain your rights, retain your personal rights to be happy and fulfilled, regardless of what the projection or negative control that the narcissist, borderline, or psychopathic individual might be trying to overwhelm you with in your life. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.